I am just been thinking about it, and I have a little bit of it. It's not that bad. You know, Liv Morgan had the biggest year of her career recently. If you do know wrestling or you just know about her events, well, she has been arrested about a year ago, and I decided to talk about it now because most influencers will sit here and tell you Liv Morgan did nothing wrong. All she did was have drugs in her car. If you're wondering what the drugs are, I will tell you that they are a green substance. One thing I do not agree with in the world is the normalizations of drugs and the normalizations of that. I am not your normal yes man when it comes to the world, and I will never be one of those. So if you do, well, you're wrong. Liv Morgan was arrested for marijuana. Liv Morgan also had, I think about a year, maybe two later, had the biggest year of her career in wrestling. But before we talk about Liv Morgan's arrest, there's a wrestler that was accused of domestic violence, and that wrestler was a male. That wrestler was a male named Odyssey Jones. He was in one of the biggest feuds right now, one of the biggest storylines right now in wrestling. He was taken out of that. You want to know why? Because apparently he had domestic violence. Now, I do not know anything about this, nor do I will act like I know anything about this. But to say and just take him off TV and just automatically have him go out into the sunset like he never existed because of allegations that he has on him is weird. It's not like the WWE tried to clear his name, tried to make it sure like he didn't do anything wrong. Nope. When in the world, if you do follow the world of TikTok, which I hope gets banned, it is normalized for men to get hit by women. It is normalized for men to be lower than women. It is normalized for men to be nothing. I can sit here and try to push a positive image for men, and I will get blacklisted from the world. But if I bow down to a woman and act like I'm nothing and treat myself like I'm nothing, I will be highlighted. Liv Morgan has been arrested for marijuana. Also, something I don't agree with in life, but I'm going to say this right here. Liv Morgan's arrest, but I'm going to say something right here. Liv Morgan's arrest was something that most people don't talk about still. Something that WWE doesn't talk about. Something that WWE swept right under the rug, act like nothing happened. But most of the world, when they seen Odyssey Jones' arrest, or not his arrest, his accusations was, oh, he's a horrible person. F him. Some of my favorite YouTubers said that. Some of my favorite YouTubers said Liv Morgan just got arrested with weed. That's dumb. But to just say that like this isn't a WWE wrestler, to say that like she doesn't have an influence on the world, to say that like multiple people do not die for being under the influence driving from either weed or alcohol, and make it seem like it's normalized and something that shouldn't be talked about in a bad way, and make it seem like it's just normal for something to happen. I won't sit up here and say that. I run studies. There's people who act like it's normal to drink and drive, normal to smoke and drive, and there's a high chance that Liv Morgan was under the influence of weed when she was arrested. Now, I am one to not say that and accuse someone of doing it. But what I will do is also make the point that it could happen. Liv Morgan is a great wrestler. I don't know her as a person, nor do I care. But Liv Morgan also has a big following of simp men that do what the world tell them to do, which is bow down to women. Me, I don't want to be one of those. I never will be one of those. But some men will sit up here and do that. They will also sit up here and tell you she did nothing wrong. Sit up here and tell you that the numbers doesn't matter. Sit up here and tell you that Liv Morgan, all she did was just get arrested. All she did was just have drugs in her car, and I don't see the problem in it and be blinded by that. But some men will sit up here, and some people will sit up here and tell you, I see the problem in it. The cop did nothing wrong, especially in that state. The arrest was needed. The arrest was legalized. The arrest was made correctly. Now, if some decide to go against that, that's your own personal opinion. But today, I will go up and speak out for the people who still haven't heard the truth about the situation and haven't heard a side of the situation that they don't usually hear. And if you are going to be interested to my channel, I will talk about wrestling. I'll be talking about more. And the Iconic One series that I uploaded recently got taken right down, and I couldn't even get to it. But I will try to upload this video, try to get this video out for more people. Hopefully you guys like, comment, subscribe on the road to 1K. And I will tell you the truth about this world, at least the rest of the world.